Greetings all, and welcome to our 8th video blog. I am Deathworm. So, to begin, apologies for the long delay. The long delay from our last video. I will go into a bit of detail as to why. Basically, I'm on my own today, hosting the server on my own machine, which is set up to be protected so others can't join it. We are having some teething issues getting a proper full-time dedicated server up and running, hence why I'm not joined by anyone. The usual way we do things is that one of us hosts a server and the rest of us all join it and run around. Now, at this stage, having a proper dedicated servers, or more importantly, a bunch of dedicated servers, is rather important since I and the rest of the team, we can do level design, we can create areas that players will run around in and load in at. But we can't test actually leaving a server, saving your character information, loading up into another server, another world, and getting the proper information like your inventory sent to you and making sure that is all working. You can't really test that if you can't have two servers running separately, and you can't have two servers on the same machine. Anyway, I digress. Moving on. Let's log in. We're going to ignore a fair few of the random items that you're going to see here. I'll demonstrate those in other videos. But we do have a fair amount done. But no, today's video is going to be about storage. It would be about combat, but I think it's still broken from the last time I was messing around with it, and you kind of need multiple people to actually show off damage and being killed and all that wonderful stuff. However, yes, anyway, standard storage system set up to hold items. However, look at this, my player information is loaded, but there's no items. So first, we need to find some items. And oh, would you look at that, all the way over here, there are some tables with some items on that. Isn't that great? It's almost as if someone planned it. Yes, anyway, let's pick up some food, some medkits, some drinks, some guns. And of course, a bit of armor. And let's deck ourselves out in some items. Yeah, there. Ooh. Oh, that's an entertaining bug. I'll find out what's going on with there. Oh dear. That's not good. Anyway, there is going to be a limit to how many items a player can carry. So there needs to be a way for players to store stuff when you die, because you will be dropping most of your inventory, pretty much except for equipped weapons. And that, of course, we can fluctuate and change later on. Now, in order to stash, you need a safe, basically. A safe of items you can access. Hence this! The storage area accessing the world's storage database. So each world is going to have a different storage. Now this works via dragging and dropping. So if I take this and we select it and we increase the amount and we drop it in. There we go. Took a little bit of time, but it's gone from my inventory and it is now in my storage. Huzzah! So let's take some more items. Let's take some more items and we're going to put them in. So we're going to move into, yeah, I changed, instead of you drag it and it pops up with a screen, you select the amount of items. Basically, you click on the item and this little thing at the bottom will change the amount of items that you can select, and then you can drag them and put them in. Now, if we just select something here, transporting to other worlds is not yet done, and transferring items to other players is not yet done. Those are planned features. But there is a little market overview down over this side. So if I actually drag this and put it in here, it will put items in. So I'm going to put up a gun for 30 credits and confirm it. And it didn't go in. Oh yes, it's world market. Of course, my mistake. Oh, that's interesting. The burgers have duplicated. Well, that's a nice bug. Right, okay, so we're going to put up the burgers. 50 colonial credits for a burger. Reasonable price. Going to confirm. And there they are. The burger is now up And if we went to some sort of market screen somewhere, you wouldn't actually be able to see this because I had the market screen done absolutely ages ago before I even had storage done. So it was dragging and dropping to and from inventory. So that's going to have a complete rewrite. Anyway, digressing once more. Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you. So this is Deathworm. This is my Deathworm character. We're gonna close out of him, exit the game, shut down the server, and we're gonna go into the editor version itself, which is just a quick copy because I baked it out for the video. And I'll show you what I mean. So you saw me put items into Deathworm's account, but now I am logged in as Bob the Mighty, president of the Kilimanjaro Agricultural Initiative. Yeah, and he's got a completely different, as well as some raw and refined materials, because we've got a few systems done, mining, production, missions. But those are for another video. And if we go to here, he's got completely different storage, and he's got different items up and running than what Bob would have, than what Deathworm, my Deathworm character, would have. So yeah, it's all working. All the information's being saved and being called backwards and forwards in the database. So we have been busy, and this is a lot more of a brain spasm than it looks like. A lot of thinking about information going back and forth. Anyway, as for what we've been doing in the background, we're making a master server that is going to be more efficient at handling us talking to the database, so it's a lot faster to be able to deal with quite a few players that we're going to be having. I'm not going to talk about how it's working in the background. Sorry, guys, but you'll get privy to that information. However, that does take time, a lot of coffee, and many face palms. Anyway, thank you for joining, and look forward to you joining us next video. Maybe we'll show you what these devices are for. Bye.